match. Je peux pas du tout parler de Stretchful par contre. Que à la base c'est un Stretchful, le validateur. Oui,
And we are live. Hi everyone. Hi, I'm Christian with Cryptic Hybrid. You're watching the Cryptic Hybrid YouTube channel. I don't know why I go all Indian when I say that. I'm sorry. It's Monday. It's a lovely Monday. I hope it's not going to rain. It's July 4th. So happy birthday to the United States of America. It's their birthday, right? And Independence Day, same thing. And as a special event, because it is the United States Independence Day, I'm going to talk to two Frenchmen. Because that's what you do to celebrate July 4th. Here with me I have the team at Uncanaut. Hi guys.
Hi. Hi.
Oh, that was a very hi. I like it, hi. So they're here with me to talk about their is this your first project as a studio?
Yes,
vridniX?
actually it is, yeah.
Okay, nice. So their first project, yeah.
No, it's just our first project. I mean, we didn't make many games before. We just wanted to go.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that you're a highly experienced developer, and this is just your first project at Uncanaut because you have tens of years of experience, right?
No, not at. We're two Frenchmen from the game design studies, and we decided to we say okay, dude, let's make games, and we can see what we're going to do, the two of us.
Okay, and your first project is this game that everybody can see right here, is vridniX, and it's a puzzle. Can I call it a puzzle platformer? You only say platformer.
Actually, we're not sure why people call it a puzzle platformer, because it's mainly about action and there is no real puzzle in the game. But maybe people say that because they don't.
Sounds cool. Well,
they don't
it
know
is a
how
bit of a
to
puzzle when
finish
you
the
try to
level.
figure out some things.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
difficult.
Yeah, true.
But Super Meat Boy can also be difficult, but it's not a puzzle platformer.
Fair enough. So vridniX is a platformer, a 2D platformer. And well, what can you tell me about it? What's the game world? What are we seeing right now? What's this game show right here?
Okay, so it's about a character named vridniX. He's a little brat who doesn't really love anyone, who likes to be alone, who is lazy, likes doing nothing all day. But most of all, he wants to be worshipped by others.
To be a star.
He wants to be famous.
Yeah.
So he lives among a species, the most kind and the most gentle species of all, the oneness. It's those green creatures you see on the screen.
And he can be a lot
so
annoyed by those people because he wants to get their attention, but they are always nice to him, and he can't.
Okay, so tell me why did you go for someone who's, well, apparently obnoxious compared to everyone else in the universe? Why? I mean, he's nasty, he's kind of rude maybe with his friends, so why choose him as the main protagonist? Because he's kind of an anti-hero actually in how he presents himself. He doesn't give a damn. He just wants to be famous. That's pretty selfish. So how can a hero, the hero of a game, be selfish?
Well, we wanted to, when we started to create the game, we first created the gameplay. We are going to talk about that later, but it was a character that always run, and why does he run? He must to have a goal. So we decided to make his goal classic. He has to save the world, but then we think that it was better that he saved the world just for himself,
Rather than.
Okay, 1 second. There's a small echo.
the
Sorry,
other-
there's one small echo. Yeah.
Sorry, but he's very very selfish because you know what does it mean to be a hero? Yeah, we were thinking about that, and we think that most of video game heroes must have a very selfish side of their personality.
Yeah, but we only see that they're nice, they want to save the world for everyone. But yeah, we wanted to change that for a player that doesn't give a shit about everyone, just thinking about him.
Okay, so when you play vridniX, you play for yourself, right? You don't play to save a damsel in distress because that's what feminists don't like, apparently. You're not going to play for, I don't know, to save the world. You just want to play because your motivation to play is because you want to be awesome and to be liked, right? Basically.
Yes, and it's a lot like your feeling as a player. You know, you don't necessarily give a damn about the world, the people. You just want to have fun and be congrats.
Exactly, yeah. It's like a lot of games make you. Well, it's not about forcing, but they kind of make a narrative where you have to care about the characters, but they don't work like that. You have to. It's hard to care about characters on the screen, but with vridniX, you don't have to care about them. It's just about let's do this. Let's do something and be famous.
That's it.
So selfish works.
Don't feel bad to be selfish. Don't feel bad to, ignore everyone in this game. You can, if you want to be really vridniX, or the bad side of vridniX, just do it.
And you can still finish the game, right? If you're good or bad, care about the characters or don't, you can still finish, right? You can still be that hero that vridniX dreams of being, right?
Yeah, it's about your feelings as a player.
Okay, so what is vridniX's place in this world? How did he get among all these people who are so different from him? Because he looks different, he acts different, he's totally the outsider. Like, how did he get in this universe?
Well, he was found by the Wamnis in this world, but nobody knows really where he comes from. It will be explained during the full game, but actually he's a complete mystery for everyone. They don't know why he's here, what's he gonna be.
And of course, his friends he will make is not like every Wamni. You know, he only gets along with the weirdest people because he is himself now.
Because he's weird. Yeah.
Yeah. He's weird. Weird in a very world where everybody is very nice. So.
Yeah, I guess maybe. Well, I don't know how everybody feels about it, but it feels like this world is so nice that it needed to have someone who's different in that way, like somebody who's not nice. And vridniX is that. He brings color to this world, which is very we're just all friendly and nice, and he's like the bastard who makes this world colorful and makes it fun.
Yeah, exactly.
The world itself and the Wamnis are kind of boring, and vridniX thinks it too. They're too nice, always saying, "Oh, it's not bad, vridniX. You can make jokes or
threats."
Yeah, But he wants to move to shake all that system. He wants to make things moving.
So wait, what are the consequences, or what have the consequences been until now? With vridniX living in this world, how did the world change, or how will the world change with vridniX in it, with what he does and what the player does through him? No spoilers.
Before the game
just
starting, before the
Yeah.
game starts, vridniX really don't do much at all. He stays at home. He watch TV. He do nothing. He
Plays video game.
he goes out only to see his friend, but really he doesn't even use the rotation skill that you used in the game before the game starts. It's a secret, the power he talks about at the beginning. So before the game starts, he
Yeah.
didn't really change the world. He's just here. The world is here. Everything's moving smoothly. But when the game starts, that's gonna be when the changes will appear.
And when he
Okay, so
wants
he-
to be famous.
Yeah, exactly. But he needed motivation in order to, bring himself out basically to the world.
Yeah.
So here I'm talking to one of his friends. I'm guessing his only friend in this world. So
He's kind of friend also
well-
with heroin, but not as close as with Ven.
So because this is something that we will expand on, is there's quite a bit of dialogue in vridniX, and it's a platform game. Why did you go to have so much interaction outside of the actual gameplay with vridniX? Like, what do you want to achieve with that?
Well, we wanted to tell a story, We think it's video games are awesome to make a world, to tell a story, create universes, and that's what we wanted to do with vridniX. Not only show a gameplay. We think it's more than just that. Or you can make a video game which is only about gameplay, but why not also create a universe and show what's inside your head?
Well, show what's inside your heads, right? Because this is your story. But it is your story. But since the player will interact so much with the other characters, is there any branching in the storyline throughout the game's campaign?
Well, kinda, because we want to make a variations in the dialogues, and there will be some changes which will appear with your decisions, but the game won't be all around that. It won't be a big feature of the game. Maybe one or two times.
Can you make certain choices? Will there be some choices that you can make that alter some elements of the story?
Yes, sometimes it will happen.
Okay, that's so. Can I make vridniX to be a really, really good guy who helps everyone and is not a jerk?
No.
Okay.
At his worst, vridniX is horrible, doesn't listen to anyone, and at his best, he answers people and listens to them, but he's still a brat and very annoying to everyone.
Well, you know what? It's really cute because you say a lot of not so nice things about him, as like in the description.
Yeah.
Tell me one good thing about him. One nice character trait that vridniX has.
He doesn't give up. Never.
Nice. Okay, he's very zen. Okay, that's really good. That's I hope the player will be like that too, like finishing the game like from the start. And speaking about the actual gameplay, how did did you take any inspiration from other games? What were your influences when you decided to make your first game a platformer?
Well, at first we wanted to do a game because we're just two and it's our first game. We wanted to do something not so ambitious, so we decided to go with a platformer genre, whose all the basics are set in this genre. We wanted to. So our first inspiration was Super Meat Boy, VVVVVV, and hardcore platformers like that. But we wanted to add a plus to this gameplay, which is the character never stop running.
To change this gameplay, pretty much everyone knows
how platformer works, right? You just move and well, as vridniX never stops. That's is that why he has 3 legs? Those are 3 legs, right? It's not a penis, right?
Actually, no, it's 3 legs. Actually, yeah. When we were talking about him running all the time, so we had to draw a character who seemed to be very leggy.
Yeah, he's very leggy. Yeah, that's a very good word for it. Yeah, he's unnaturally leggy. Let me say that he's unnaturally leggy. It's like, oh, everybody in this world has 2 legs or 4 legs. No, vridniX has 3 because he doesn't give a shit about the rules.
And he used to have 6 legs actually, but it was too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So in the design phases, he lost 3 legs. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Exactly. But now
that's actually
always. I mean, sometimes make penis leg jokes, but whatever. It's a leg.
Oh, come on!
I swear.
It's okay. So it's okay. It's a leg. They all function to walk and run. That's good. That's very good. So tell me about the rotation part of the gameplay. So there are certain points in time on each level where it can rotate, depending on you touching certain elements in the world. Was that there from the beginning, or is that for variation, for challenge? How did you think of implementing that specific mechanic, the rotation of the whole level?
In fact, this mechanic was there even before the never stop running mechanic. It was a way for us, to make the player visit the level 100%. You have to master it in different orientations, and we wanted also that the player would have very specific
interactions
with the walls, ceilings, and the floor. So we feel that this rotation would make the level interesting.
Well, one interesting thing that I can say about it is that vridniX is not as affected by this, but pretty much everything else in the world is. So if you have people, other non-playing characters in the world, and you rotate, they fall. So that has an impact on them, and they then start walking differently. So like in another path and something. So it's like you're bringing the whole world down, because you want that. And I think that's a really nice element, that you can see the result every time. So when you rotate, you definitely see a big result. The whole layout changes.
Yeah, vridniX by rotating the levels is in fact destroying a bit of the world, but he doesn't necessarily realize that he just wants to go on. He doesn't have time to be sorry.
To think about the consequences of his actions. Yeah, he doesn't care anyway, right? If somebody would just stop him and say, "Dude, you're killing the world," it's like, whatever. I have stuff to do. So yeah, Exactly. Yeah. I can destroy it by saving it. So tell me, actually, this because this is about saving the world. What is he saving the world from? Because I know there's some evil creatures, but can you tell me more about them and how they play into the world?
Okay, so the evil creature are called the troglodyxes. I know it's a complicated name, but in short, they just want to destroy every other species in this universe. They're just bad guys, They just want to prove that they are the best, the more powerful species ever. So they just destroy all species, and they tried for thousands and thousands of years to destroy the Omnis, but
They escaped.
they escaped and they managed to hide in the actual living place, the Netabark. But now the troglodytes have found them.
They
So
got back, so that's
I-
why vridniX is trying to stop
Yeah,
them.
you know what? What's crap? Couldn't they just freaking build a wall? If the Troglodyxes don't like the other creatures, they could just freaking build a wall. Like,
It's not that
You know?
simple. Yeah. The world is.
I know, apparently. Yeah.
The world is. How can I say? It's hard to conceive it clearly
Mhm.
because we can see that vridniX is on, but there are more
vridniX
layers.
is not in the same visual dimension than the others. The world is always more complicated than what we see.
Yeah, there are several
So-
layers that vridniX doesn't see, and
Oh.
he's taking this portal to escape, but there are other way for one is to go to one area to another. It's more complicating than just what we see. But for vridniX, we just stay simple, and he sees the thing in 2D, and the troglodytes too, I guess.
So how big is the actual game world? Like the universe where not the universe, but this specific the native arc, right? Native arc? Native arc.
Yeah. Native
How big is this? Well, it's a hiding place. How big is this world? And do other creatures live in it, or just vridniX and Wamnis?
Actually, there are other creatures and there are several environments in this Netabark. It's like in the universe you got the Earth, and on the Earth you got several countries. In the Netabark it's the same. You get several zones, several areas, and there are ones who migrated and changes along the environments, and now they are different. There are, in the game you'll see 6 zones. You'll travel across 6 worlds, but there are more than that.
In the network.
Yeah.
But in the demo you get to see one almost entire zone. To give
Okay,
you an
so,
idea of the
when-
length.
When you say one zone, okay, so there are 6, right? You said 6 in total.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can
In
visit
the
all of
game,
them.
yeah.
And in the game, okay. So will these 6 worlds have different gameplay elements? So will the puzzles differ because they are in a different area? Would you bring other elements to the puzzles based on where that puzzle is in the world?
Yeah, we like to make that the character isn't changing. vridniX will always run, will lick the sailing, will make the levels spin, but the different elements in the world will change. You'll see that even in the first zone, you've got some cubes that will become part of the gameplay in other zones. Then you've got other adding mechanic gameplay, but I will not tell you about it right now. It will be spoilers.
So
Yeah,
the
no
environment
spoilers.
will change more than vridniX himself.
So there'll be different obstacles, right? Will you see the different creatures that are available, like are in the world, and yeah?
Of course, yes. And they will influence vridniX.
Yeah, in the Netavoc, the Omnis have separated in several clans, and in the beginning, the first zone, the one we see here, are the hoops, but we'll see other clans of the Omnis during the game.
And will they have a different attitude towards vridniX because maybe they don't know him?
Yeah.
Will they be friendlier or? Oh yeah, okay. So depending on which area you're in, you know, the characters will have a different attitude towards you.
Yeah. Some will try to kill him.
Oh really? But why? Wait. I was under the impression that this was like an ideal, I don't know, like a heaven for, I don't know, aliens.
Yeah, but
And
when you're
vridniX was the only bad guy.
when you're in the wild, in the jungle, you know, you have to kill to survive, and people change with time, with thousands of years, you know.
Okay, so that's actually interesting. So, because in the demo at least, we see only one type of creature, right? And they're really friendly. Well, they're blocking my way right now, which is really annoying. But I can push them and whatever. They're not the biggest issue. But in other levels, there'll be creatures which I have to stay away from because they will kill me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually interesting. I can't wait to see that mechanic because, you know, it makes things harder. So will vridniX have anything to help him survive, or is it just like licking and running? Like weapons? Anything? Like maybe I can drop something on them? Traps?
We can't really talk about that, but there will be something. But you have to remember that our main influence is Super Meat Boy, and the main character in Super Meat Boy didn't get items or powers. So
okay, so vridniX from start to finish, he's not going to change in terms of speed, power, health, anything like that. So it's just one shot, one kill, kind of like that. It's going to be like that for the whole game, right?
Yeah. It's that he's not gonna change at all, but all the environment is gonna change. So he will be able to get rid of all obstacles by using the environment at best.
But maybe we can say that we will get to play some other characters.
Other characters? Wait. Because that's wait.
You didn't hear
because that's a big thing. Well, I heard something. I'm pretty sure I heard something. So you just telling like vridniX. You were talking about vridniX like he's the best thing since sliced bread with 3 legs, formerly 6. And now you're telling me that he'll be okay. So will there be missions with other characters that have totally different abilities than him? Yeah. No comment. No comment. You can say no comment. It's fine.
Yes and no. He said it, so we're gonna say it.
Sorry, it was meant to be a surprise, but
we're gonna play another character, but the gameplay won't change that much. There will be some difference, but it's gonna be roughly the same.
Okay, so the same mechanics but different character.
Yes,
kinda, yeah.
Because we think, the story is very important. That's why we are reluctant to talk about the other characters.
That's fine.
We'll get to play.
That's totally fine. It's just, can I speculate? I can speculate. Is it Plop? It's not Plop because he's a junkie, right? He's a junkie. So Plop is vridniX's friend, and he really seems like he's too laid back. Like, sorry, Ven. Plop is the other guy. Sorry, Ven. Plop is what he calls.
Plop is the way
they communicate. They talk to each other. Yeah. It's Ven. Sorry, Ven. So he's definitely not going to do anything because he's a slacker. Oh crap! I died again. He's a slacker, so I'm guessing it's going to be heroin. That's my theory. You don't have to say yes or no, but heroin, I think, because she's like the savior of the whole world. So I could see her doing stuff. I don't know. That's my theory. If anybody else has a different idea, then please comment. Please comment or just tell the developers, tell Uncanaut. Oh, I think this is. Oh, actually, people will come with suggestions. What? Don't. Well, yeah, of course I'm going to die because this is it's me we're talking about. Of course I'm going to die. I always die, but that's fine. Let's talk about something that's totally different from dying. Money. Sorry, is about the Kickstarter. So right now you have a Kickstarter campaign for vridniX. That's running until July 24th, so everyone interested can check out. There is a link in the description below to the Kickstarter, so check it out. Everyone check it out, and if you find the game interesting, consider pledging. Tell me about how you came to decide on Kickstarter. It was only a money issue. Is it for for promotion, for to get your game out there? Why did you choose to go with Kickstarter? Why crowdfunding
It's a time and money issue, but mainly money, because it's pretty hard to launch a company when you're only just a freshman and you basically have no resources. We needed money to have our softwares, because making video games
costs.
Yeah, and you have to use a lot of different ones, in the music, the game engine, the entire Adobe suite.
Oh yeah, those are expensive.
Yeah,
those are expensive, definitely.
Video editing also, plenty of things. Then we need also money to launch the company, because there is a lot of fees and taxes.
And feed ourselves. Like, we don't have any money right now. We can't live without money.
Yeah, we are really actually eating our money since 1 year and a half, and we're kind of empty now.
So you've been working on vridniX for 18 months now?
Yeah,
that's it. It used to be pretty hard. We got lost sometimes, before finding exactly how we wanted it to be. But now
you were experimenting, right? With
yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's good, because it definitely looks like you're showing a lot, and quite a lot compared to other Kickstarters. Not going to name names, but you are. You have a demo out. So tell me, well, it's true. Well, it is true. You say there's a lot that you tell about the story, the characters. You have a good idea of what the game is. The gameplay is finalized. I'm guessing maybe you have some levels to make, but other than that, it seems like vridniX is pretty advanced in the project. Tell me, with the Kickstarter, did you think that it was necessary to have a demo out?
Yeah. You have to show people what you're working on, and also we're pretty confident with this demo ourselves, because we had to know where we were going, and that's what we wanted to make, and that's what we want to show.
When the player backs Kickstarter, they mostly try the game before, and if we don't have a demo, I'm not sure how can someone pledge for a game they haven't tried at all.
Yeah, actually that's pretty fair. And what was the response from people playing the demo? What did you get? What is the feedback?
People like it. Actually, they're really glad to have played it. We have some people who say there is too much dialogues, so we have to cut just a bit of it, you know, one or two bubbles.
Also, there's something we haven't incorporated in the demo yet. It's the option that vridniX can say, "No, I don't care" at all the dialogue. If
okay,
Van
so,
calls,
like skipping,
Yeah.
skipping the dialogue like that.
if Van calls him on the phone, you could just
Hang. No, not.
Hang up, really?
No.
That's
Yeah, that's it.
because that sounds like vridniX to me, really. Like just hey man, just like just hang up,
and
whatever,
like that,
dude.
you get two way of playing. The players who want just the level, the gameplay, would be able, as vridniX want, to skip all the story part, and on the other way, the players who want to get the story will be able to get it by playing the game without skipping.
That's it.
Okay, that sounds fair. Just quick, I want to say hello to Tofto, who's in the chat, just a long time listener of the channel.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Tofto. So tell me about so the demo is out. Anybody can play. It's available for Windows and Mac, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so both Windows and Mac, are these the launch platforms that you are targeting for vridniX?
Yes, that's the two main platforms we are targeting, but we're considering to release it also on Linux.
Only any consoles, any console plans, any console mobile plans? Ouya?
Yeah,
Is that still a thing? Like,
Oh yeah, no, I don't think so. But yeah, other than PC, Mac, and Linux, how games fits right for the mobile target. So smartphones and tablet, you just have your finger left, right, jump, change direction. It's very easy. And for consoles, we'd very like to release our game on consoles, but it costs, and we prefer the PC at first. But we don't.
We don't want it.
No. It's. We're thinking about the consoles. Yeah.
it's like we don't want our game on any platform, right? Just PC.
No.
Master Race.
It doesn't.
No, but
bother us
okay,
if our
so
game ends up on a console.
but just to be clear for anyone interested in pledging, so if people pledge for the Kickstarter, this is specifically for the PC and Mac version, right? Do you have? Are there any stretch goals for consoles, or is just only PC?
It's an interesting question because we have thought about it, but we are not here yet with the stretch goals, so
Okay.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay. Wait one second, because I just got lost in this level, which is pretty big level, and I really like when vridniX jumps, and when he flips the world, it's like pieces come off. It's like, oh yeah, this world is going down, unfortunately.
Yeah, pieces,
But,
but also if you look closely, people.
Oh yeah,
People are
well yeah,
falling.
but they fall. Yeah, yeah, but they survive. That's my issue. I mean, they get up. So and they still annoy me because I have to run and they're in my way.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
that's a
People fall
problem.
off and they get up, but I mean, in the background there is also people spinning and falling.
Oh yeah. Yeah, poor people. I mean, it's not my fault. I didn't spin the world. I mean, you can't say that it's true, right? I mean, you can say that it's because of what vridniX does, but I'm not spinning the world. I don't know what's spinning the world. It's just like it's like a ball of fur or something. I'm not doing anything. I'm just running. So these accusations are totally false. So this let's go a bit technical, let's say, and then talk about about the game engine. So what are you using for vridniX? So what are you using to build vridniX basically?
We're using Unity. When we started, in November 2014, we heard a lot about this engine, Unity, and how many indie games were made with it. So we tried it, passed a few weeks on it, learning it and stuff, and we've seen that with Unity we could make our game vridniX as it was in our minds.
Did you have to make any changes, anything to code, anything specific for vridniX that the Unity didn't have, like for the movement maybe or the rotation?
Yes. All the physics are coded. The flipping, really we I had to do all the coding for vridniX. Just using Unity as an engine without programming, it wasn't enough.
Okay, so you had to modify some things. What about the tongue thing? So how does that work in terms of physics? Because I really don't get it. So just for everyone who sees vridniX, when he jumps, he can kind of grab himself to the ceiling with his tongue. Tell me how that makes sense in physics. Like, how can he slide on the ceiling of a world with his tongue? Because that's new physics to me. I didn't learn that in school. Is this like alien physics, or is it only something that vridniX can do?
It's like when you have a suction cup on a window. You can't. Yeah. It's very hard to unplug it. I don't know, but it's pretty easy to slide it on the window.
True.
That's how it works, basically.
That's how it works. Okay, fair enough. It's a really wet and sucking. Okay, so you're saying me that vridniX sucks really well. Okay. It is okay, so well, that's confirmed. Tell me, will the other character, which we don't know who it is, right, at this point, will the other character have this mechanic too? Because how many slimy tongues can be in this game?
No, it won't have. It's unique to vridniX.
There is only one.
Okay, so only vridniX has it. Okay, okay, fair enough. So only vridniX has that. That's really good, actually. Will this tongue of his actually manage to get you to the end and get vridniX to where he wants to be to save the world, or is he going to like finish it off before the Trogogluxes get there? It's not a spoiler. I mean, would it be spoilers? It's like. Well, you could say that maybe someone else will save the world. Because I'm sorry, vridniX doesn't seem to me like he's the one who saved the world. Maybe he's... Because I know he's competing with Herium, right? Through the game,
all
right?
we can say is that he's going to travel to all the zones he has to get to the switch of destiny, which is his goal to save the world. I'm not going to say anymore.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just pushing. I'm trying. It's part of the job. Well, it is part of the job. Now about them, because so there are, let's say, two potential heroes: the anti-hero, which is vridniX, and Herium, which is the actual heroine in the world. It's just vridniX apparently doesn't like her. Doesn't he like her, or is there like a secret romance between the things? Have they been dating and something happened? Because he seems very, I don't know, he doesn't like almost anyone, but it seems specifically against Herium, who's a girl, a woman, a very powerful, strong woman, a hero of the world, basically. He doesn't like her a lot at all. So was there something there? Were they together at some point before the game started? Were they romantically involved?
Well, you have to know that Herium was the one who found vridniX the first time. And
oh, okay, this is...
They have a special relationship, but it's not clear in the demo. But during the game, you'll see all the relationship between those two. And
Okay, does she regret finding him? Because I would
have to
regret
know
finding
that-
him.
We are currently making at the same time a comic, the vridniX Kickstarter comics.
Yeah.
And so we're releasing it every 3 or 4 days, and you can learn a lot more about the universe or the characters by reading it actually, and some about
is that-
heroine are coming along the way.
Okay, is that do people have to pledge in order to have access to those comics?
no, they're available on our Facebook page, and on our Kickstarter page in the news.
And there is
Okay,
already
nice. So everybody can-
three pages, and the fourth is coming tomorrow.
Nice updates. That's really good. Speaking of, ow! Damn it! I
Oh,
died
okay.
again. Just what? It's you're saying it okay as if whatever, you died again. You die all the time. Yes, thank you for that. Tell me, speaking of updates, something that maybe this is a kind of a personal request. Throughout the Kickstarter game, can you maybe update me and everyone else interested in vridniX about the bosses in the game? Because you say you're going to have bosses, and you have one in the demo.
Yes.
But can you tell me more about what they are? How many of them are, maybe in the full game? How many have you planned?
Well, first, why is there bosses in our game? It's because we wanted to make a lot of variations in the gameplay. We wanted to always surprise or change the habits of the player. So we will at least have 2 bosses per zones. So it's a dozen.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
And on top of that, a lot of other gameplay variations that we will see.
Yeah, and
So,
the thing is,
yeah.
the bosses will be like everything in this world, a threat almost only for vridniX. Like the bow wow of mayonnaise in the demo is not a threat
Yeah.
to anyone. It's only a threat to vridniX, and most of bosses will be like that.
So only they only want to kill you. That's good. That's good to know. Like it's
Yeah.
like everybody here is friendly, but the bosses want to kill you. Only you. That's
vridniX
that's
is
not very.
innocent either. He looks for trouble.
Well, you know what? He looks kind of sneaky. That definitely. But I mean, every boss wants to kill him. So tell me, like, can you tease some of, like, are they huge? Are they big bosses? Do they fly? Do they run? Are they faster than vridniX? Like, what kind of variation is with the bosses without any spoiling? It's like you can say, oh, we have some bosses that are as big as a level, for example. It doesn't have to be something very specific like that.
Well, we have all kinds of bosses, and if you watch the trailer, you'll see some of them at the end of the trailer. They appear quickly and briefly. But yeah, we have all types of bosses. Some ridiculously small or bigger. Yeah.
Some you have to fight, some you have to talk with, some
You have to
who-
escape.
who
Oh, run
who
from.
ask you special challenges. Yeah, they're all different.
Okay, so different bosses, different killing mechanics or escape mechanics, right? So each boss will require you to do something different in order to defeat him, right?
Yeah.
Like with the bow wow, you had to just crush him basically with the brick block 3 times, and all the other bosses will have, they're all vulnerabilities, right?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, fair enough. So I'm saying I'm dying at this level 1,000 times, but it's I think it's kind of at the end.
Come on, you
It's
can do it.
fine. It's Yeah, I've done it before because well, you've seen the gameplay video. Tell me about the release window. What are your plans in terms of when you're going to have the full game ready? What's the estimate?
We estimate is at the end of 2016, so December 2016. It's a lot of work to do yet, but we think we can do it.
Well, it's how far along are you with the game? Do you have how many levels are in the game, for example? Just as a
If we say that the first zone is complete, which is not actually, we have almost 20 levels per zone. So
okay.
yeah, more than 100 levels. We already have, I'd say, 80-90% of it, but we still have to do the cutscene and the bosses, which will take time.
What's the estimate in terms of how much you play? How many hours of gameplay would a regular player get? Not a hardcore, not a speedrunner, right? Not because I'm sure some people will try to speedrun vridniX, which is because that actually would be really cool. I would actually want to see that. But like for regular players, how long would you estimate the campaign to be?
For a regular player, the campaign will take about 6 hours. Maybe a little more if you're not used to platformers. Totally. We are designing the game actually a lot for the speedrunners. We think about them. We think about what would be cool if you play the game with in mind this envy to go the fastest. For example, at the start of each level, there are black stripes who are fading away. But in fact, you can play while those black stripes are fading. So you can already start the level blind. So if you know very well the level, you have to. But it's a pro trick,
Are you thinking of maybe making leaderboards for the game? To list the fastest times per level or per area?
Yes, of course. Your timer will be very important, and the best.
Oh, achievements? Are we talking achievements? Like, yeah.
Yeah, in fact, there will be two way of playing the game, and we want the first one will be with the story, but after the first one, you would be able to play the levels all you want and make the best time on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's kind of post finishing, right? So after you finish the game, you'll get do you have to start a new game, or will you just go back after finishing, I mean, and with the story ended, you can just jump into any level from your home, or do you have to start a new game? And I know it's a very specific question.
But we won't tell many details about it because of spoilers, but you would be able to, without restarting all the game, to play the levels all you want.
Okay, so let's go a bit beyond vridniX, because you have, like, in our discussions earlier, I told you that I thought that it was a bit too much in terms of the story, not because it's too much per se, but a game like this doesn't necessarily need such a complex universe or a storyline. So why work so much into creating these different creatures, this whole universe where there's an interaction between alien species, that there's a big threat, there's a history of thousands of years between their interactions, and how they live with each other and understand each other. So why make all of this? Is it because I'm thinking it's not specifically only for vridniX?
Well, there is several reasons. The first one was we wanted to tell a story, and to tell a story, you must have a solid background. To be really immersed in it, you must have a universe, a world that goes before, during, and after the game. And another point that made us choosing this way is that yeah, we wanted to create a world from within our minds, and so we really put our art in it, and we thought, why stopping to vridniX? We've made many civilization, many environments,
Characters.
Beyond only vridniX, with different genre, different games, completely different.
So this to me sounds like a very expansive thing. Would this world be the background for future projects that you're maybe considering or thinking? Because I'm guessing it's not just one-off, right? It's not one-off. This world can't be one-off.
Of course, maybe if this universe is developed enough, and if we get enough money from our first game, why not expand it by making other game around it with new gameplays and stuff.
Like we said, vridniX and Duamnis have different vision of the world. We could make a story with his best friend as a hero, and the game will not be I don't know, in 2D, but it will be a space shooter in 3D. I don't know. It could be anything.
Okay, so for anyone thinking of pledging, if vridniX is successful, then we'll find out more about this universe, not only from vridniX but also from potentially other games. Although I have to say, like vridniX's friend, I don't think Ven is going to be like much of a protagonist. I mean, what game would that be? She's like, he'll just stay like, dude, what are you doing? Let's just chill and like Netflix and chill. I mean, what's he going to do? He seems like very laid back. Okay, that's just the music. You just look at. Okay, that's. I just doesn't seem as a big player, like a big. I don't know. He doesn't seem to do much. That's what I'm saying. While vridniX is very determined, and you said that he doesn't give up. Like you can see that of course, he runs all the time, but he doesn't give up. He's always pushing for something to happen, for him to get famous. So while his friend is like the total opposite. He's friendly, but he's so laid back.
In fact, he's a lot smarter than vridniX. He's just a lot more chill. Also, yeah.
Also, will we? I guess we'll find out more about him like throughout the game, right? Throughout vridniX.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, and are there any major characters? Of course, no spoilers, but are there other characters that are maybe not as important as vridniX, but to a high degree? Like maybe, because I don't know, for example, who runs the place. I mean, the one is, do they have like a hierarchy, like a king, a president? I don't know what they have really. So will we find more characters that are important in the world, in addition to these like the heroine and vridniX?
Yeah.
And Ven, I guess.
See that will be a lot of secondary characters. Like Mayonnaise, who is here in the demo, but he's gonna come back in other zones. But in each zones, vridniX will meet a lot of secondary characters with each special personalities, and yeah.
So 1 second. Yeah, what I finished. I told you I could do it. Jeez, so little, so little confidence, really. Sorry, but it's now we talked about vridniX a lot, and that's good because it's well, it's your project. It's really not into this game. But let's talk about you a little. What do you like? What other games do you play while you're not working on vridniX and making him as obnoxious but also awesome as possible? Because he's kind of awesome in his not caring kind of way. What else are you playing? Just to unwind or maybe take inspiration for vridniX or other projects. You said Meat Boy. You said Super Meat Boy that you play that.
Okay, so I'll start.
Mhm.
My games of the moment are Counter-Strike, Crypt of the Necrodancer. I don't know if you've heard about it.
Yeah.
I
It's
love
actually
this game.
a good game.
I love a lot of rhythm game and hardcore platformer in 2D and I like the Metal Gear Solid saga.
Okay, that's pretty diverse selection. I must say, which is good. It's really nice. Counter Strike though, really? Wait. Which Counter Strike? Global Offensive?
Global Offensive. Yeah, we're both.
Okay.
We both play a lot of Global Offensive, and we follow esports a lot. We're big fans.
But yeah, we are
Oh.
newcomers to the Counter-Strike series.
Really?
We
Because
don't
it's
play.
to the Counter Strike series. Oh well. You know what? It's only been like what 12 years now. Like
Yeah.
Counter Strike. No, I'm just thinking of it's fine. It's just no. It's actually Counter Strike Go. It is newer. Just the Counter Strike in general is it's an old game. It's just oh wait 1 second. Let me just get back. What other games are you playing? Greg, sorry, tell me. What are your choices?
games I'm playing?
What's your poison?
I'm currently playing a lot of Overwatch. And yeah, I think the video games I play in multiplayer have nothing to do with the single player games I play, because my taste in multiplayer are FPSs, and I like them fast. That's why I prefer, for example, Overwatch to CS. But in single player, I really enjoyed a lot the small indie platformers like Limbo, Fez, and of course Super Meat Boy. And one I especially loved, who was very strange, is Starseed Pilgrim, a game by
I don't know that game. Is it old?
Droken, and it's very special and minimalist, but yeah, it was awesome, and with absolutely no in-game indications, no tutorials. You had to discover everything by yourself.
You like that kind of? Well, vridniX has that too, right? That kind of that element, right? That of discovery
that's true.
in terms of
It's
gameplay.
something we wanted to make, yeah.
I mean, it's not
Everything
hand-holding,
so that
definitely.
yeah, you have to discover everything by yourself.
Oh, jeez, and
So
when you
that the
discover
player-
licking the wall.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, you feel and you have the freedom, of playing yourself out of the level. Different way.
Yeah, exactly. You have to discover. Yeah. You have to discover the way. It's all. Do you think that like a lot of games today are too, let's say, pampering towards the players in terms of how they treat them? Not only platformers. I'm just saying in general, games in general. Do you think that they take players and put them like in a too easy of a spot, at least at the beginning, like when they explain the mechanics of the games?
I would say that there are different ways of having too much hand holding. Currently, you have the ancient and boring way, which is writing everything down and telling the player space jump to jump. That's very annoying, and everybody is fed up by that. But there is a new trend currently, which is developing with, for example, video game schools, which is to hide the tutorials. But in fact, you still feel like you're in a tutorial in the first levels. If you pay attention a bit, you will see that, for example, in the first level you will only jump. In the second level you will only, I don't know, shoot, and things like that. And I don't think any of those two solutions are good. I'm not sure how to do it, but the best for me would be to let the player be free. For example, do you remember your first Minecraft game? How crazy it was!
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
there
there's
was
nothing to
absolutely
tell you anything.
no tutorials and no even new ergonomic tutorial you don't even see. It was just freedom, pure freedom.
Yeah, but you know what? With Minecraft, I totally agree. But with Minecraft, I think, like for example, a game like Minecraft in 1992, just go with me here, like on this one. It would be really difficult to find everything. Like for example, because now we have the internet, you can look online for what to build. So all of those resources are online. But if you didn't have those resources, fast access to them, it would be really shitty to play a game like Minecraft if you don't know what to do or how to make anything. Like sure, you would figure out pretty easily that you could chop wood off, right, or destroy some dirt, but how you make in like a pickaxe or a shovel would be a bit more difficult. I think so. I agree to that. Like it is a fun part of the discovery, but with Minecraft specifically, it's pretty complex. So because I looked online, right? I looked online. Oh, how can I make a pickaxe? How can I make armor? How can I? And because none of that is in the game, and I think that's a small issue.
True. Maybe that's not the best example, but.
No, Minecraft is a very nice discovery game, but some certain elements of it, like especially the crafting, is because building, you can do anything, right? I don't need to specifically a tutorial for building, but for crafting, just tell me what at least a few things I can do.
Yeah. All right.
Fair. It's like, okay, Minecraft is crap. Like, is that decided or no? No, it's not crap. No, it's actually. Do you guys play Minecraft?
I used to, yeah, but when you have tens of hours, you begin to feel like you have seen everything.
Yeah,
but I still understand why people play hundreds of or thousands of hours of it. It's a very complete game and very fun in multiplayer.
Yeah, especially with all the game modes and everything that spawned from it, because the base game is kind of limited. You will find everything eventually, right? But all the modes, actually, that's I totally agree. So just as kind of my last question, actually the one before last, one thing: do you watch Tour de France? Because it's going on right now. Is anyone watching?
Yeah, it's a funny question, but because we don't really watch Tour de France, and we never did, in fact. But in 2016, with Focus.
He's saying we worked with Focus. Sorry, because Because
okay, so we worked with Focus Home Interactive on Tour de France as QA testers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, can you get me a key for that game? I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
but we're not
no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But really, that's actually so. Wait. But did that game get you interested in the actual competition, or did you say like, I still don't care about cycling?
In fact, we were more interested in Tour de France. We knew a lot more about
everything, and You know, before working on that game, I was thinking, how can anyone be interested in cycling? I don't understand.
Yeah. I get it.
We work on that. We saw all the champions, the strategies, everything, and yeah, we understood why it's awesome. In fact, well, we
Okay,
still
okay, you know
don't
what?
watch it,
Yeah.
but I personally don't watch a lot of sports, so maybe
Mhm.
that's why.
Not even the match yesterday. Come on, you
Oh,
won. You won.
Of course.
You won.
Well, actually, I didn't see all of it, but
It's fine. It was a massacre, so it's like you know, at some point you just how far are they? Like 5 goals. Oh, all right. Then it's like okay.
And another
I
goal.
guess it was a very tight match. Yeah, exactly. It's like another one. What's it? Oh, it's like 5 now. Oh, all right. It's just it was a bloodbath. What can I say? But it was a good game. What can I say? It's played well. Both teams played well. Just can't really, you know, Iceland really. It's like Iceland has the population of I don't know, like the smallest town in France probably or something.
Yeah,
Anyway.
but Iceland didn't have anything to do in quarterfinals. They were lucky.
True.
we're gonna.
Well,
crush
that's true.
them, I'm sure.
Well. Now you're true. So let's see the semifinal. Let's see the. Maybe we'll get to the finals. That would be.
We don't know.
Not again.
I doubt it, but
Well, really? Oh, don't say that. Come on, no. Come on, France is a good team. Don't be
Yeah,
patriotic.
they're
At
good,
least
but,
on camera.
the Germans are better.
He's mad against the French
Oh,
team because I'm so hoping that the French will make it to the finals. But he wants me to be disappointed. He's explaining me every day why we are bad, in fact, and how we will get crushed by Germany.
Well, yes, that will happen, but at least at the end, like in the final, not until no. Well, it won't be a crashing. Come on, it wasn't be a crashing because France plays pretty well. It's going to be 2-0. 2-0. Is it that the crash? That's not the crashing. That's not bad.
No, it's gonna be
2-0.
2-1 for us.
Okay. Okay. So, are you betting? Are you willing to bet on that? Because let's try
I
that.
don't know anything about football. But I
Fair
have
enough.
faith.
So yeah.
I have
Oh,
faith.
you have faith? Actually, that's actually really good. It's just don't bet on with faith. That's all I can say.
Of course not.
Faith is good, but
Faith
depends on
is-
what you have faith on. Oh, sorry. I just one thing because we're really talking about everything. Something that I forgot about the level editor, because you know we talked about earlier, and I totally forgot. Are you thinking about a level editor for vridniX? Because it really seems like it would be an interesting addition to the game to prolong its life.
Yes. Jonathan will talk about it.
Yes.
What? Oui.
About the level editor. Sorry, about the
Okay,
level
okay.
editor. I was
Sorry,
asking
I
about the
was-
level editor. Really?
No.
Are you watching Tour de France and you fell asleep?
No, the level editor. Yeah, we thought about it a lot, and we'd very like to do one because we love level design, and we know that a lot of people love level design, and we often see great levels by players in games like VVVVV or I don't know, Super Mario Maker or Little Big Planet. But with the rotation system, it's kind of complicated because of certain light problems. So it will not be on the game on the release, but we'd like to add one after.
So like a post-release update. That's kind of the
a patch
plan.
like that,
If
yeah.
everything goes well. Okay, that's actually sounds really good. Just, one comment from me for the if you could speak in English, please, for everyone commenting on the chat, like on the video, please, because I really don't know French. I've studied French in school, but I'm really bad at it, and it's not exactly my fault. Yeah.
I can tell you.
So please, if you can translate.
So
Are they saying that you're not
lol.
patriotic because?
lol, Greg is stuttering. Yeah, Minecraft. Izzy is saying Greg is good. He's a good guy. And the other
Just
one
that?
is answering.
Dude, say Greg is awesome. Good? What's that good? What is that good? Good. Everybody's good. Everybody can be good. Awesome. He's making a game. Look at it. Jesus.
Bastard
Good.
is saying that I'm better in
Yeah.
English than in video games. I'm
Oh,
not
you know
sure
what?
he
Wait,
meant
but that's-
by-
I think that's a compliment to your video game making skills. I mean, come on. Wait. You know what? That's perfectly fine. If you don't have to know English to make awesome games, so that's just perfectly fine. As long as you have someone translating vridniX. I mean, actually, that's something that. I mean, I know that was a joke, but the writing in vridniX is really good in English, so I didn't see any mistake or anything. Anything that I seen, these are people who don't speak English natively. None of that, and you see quite a bit of that. The writing is really good, and I'm hoping it's going to be like that throughout for the whole game. Greg is better in English than in videos. Well, you know what? He's making one. It's actually pretty awesome. So
But I think
that's
he's talking about
come on.
playing multiplayer games.
Sorry, what?
Must be
About?
one of-
We are just trolling Greg.
One of my friend I played video games with, so he's talking about
Yeah.
Team Fortress 2, for example. Not making
Yeah,
games,
you're playing
but actually playing them.
Ah. Oh, come on, really? That's kind of
I'm
a
just
bit
saying I'm a noob.
mean. Well, yeah, this is the first project, and I think it's a really good first project, and I encourage everyone, like literally everyone, if you're French or not, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Can you tell me do you have any languages planned for vridniX in addition to English and French?
Yeah.
Right now, no.
Oh no.
Right now,
We'd like to add some language, but it costs us a lot of money, and right now we can't afford that.
Okay, so by default it will have English and French, right? That's the
Yeah.
that's the okay. Okay,
But
so
in an ideal world, we would love to see our game in the IFIX language. I don't know most of the
Really?
European languages, and why not in Russian?
Well, Russia is a pretty big market, so yeah, I agree on that. It would be. I'm guessing it would be pretty cheap to find someone to localize it in Russian, right? It's like,
Yeah.
here's €5, like localize my whole game, please. Like,
Yeah, but
oh my god, that's like
that-
one month's pay.
After that, we have to pay another Russian guy so that he tell us
To correct that.
tell us it's not bullshit.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, this Frenchman is just I'm good for them. Yeah, it's. But you know what? Truthfully, I think the game is really good. I think the demo shows a really solid and polished game, which is something that you can't say about everything. It really seems like you worked a lot on the movement and the jumping and the spinning too, because that's also takes very little. It has an immediate impact on you and everyone else. So I think the mechanic is there and it's really polished. I don't think you have a lot to do in terms of tweaking the gameplay. It's just finishing the game, which is really easy. I don't know why you haven't finished it yet, really. I'm kidding.
But thank you for all of this, Cryptic.
Well, it's I'm actually Christian. You can call me that. I have a name, please. No, I'm
Christian
kidding.
hybrid.
It's Christian. Yeah. So if you have anything to say individual about anything about about the game, about where people can find you, I think that would be really good. Where people can find you on social media, like on Facebook, on Twitter, for example. You have a media
Twitter.
presence, right? A social media presence.
Yeah, for Twitter we use the Twitter at Uncanaut. It's the name of our studio, and for Facebook we use the page vridniX.
On which you can find the vridniX comics.
Oh yeah, exactly, because they're and in the link below you can find a link to the Kickstarter campaign.
Yeah.
Again, it's until July 24th, so there's plenty of time to pledge. I'm just saying, don't wait, because I know you have an offer, right? An early bird offer, and the game is like what, €10, something like that. There's some a limited amount of. Yeah. So the early bird special, let's call it that. So it's only €10, which I think it seems like a really good price for something that's that gives you at least 6 hours, 7 hours maybe of gameplay. I mean, if you play as bad as me, you probably get like 10, 12 hours worth, which is really good. I mean, playing for 12 hours and paying €10, I think that's a really good. Oh come on, that's a good deal in my book. I'm going to die again. So I don't know. Thanks for coming. Really, thanks for coming and and talking to me, discussing. I hope it was.
Thank you for the
Thank
offer.
you, Christian.
And again, everyone go to the Kickstarter page until the 24th. Just again, don't wait. It's at least €10 pledging. vridniX is more than 50% to its goal, and it's a really decent, I think, a really decent and achievable goal. So help them out, share with your friends. Say, oh, look at this three-legged bastard. He's not a bastard. He's just mean. Okay. I think he's really cute, and if this works out perfectly, and I'm sure it will, because I told you about my track record. Everyone who's done an interview with me has had a successful Kickstarter, so that will happen in vridniX's case too. Then I will see more, and I definitely want to see more of vridniX and of the whole world, really. So thanks everyone for watching. Thanks guys for coming.
Thank you.
Just as a last hurrah, I would say. Any message for everyone watching?
Thank you all for your support. Please continue to help us, follow us on the social media. Don't hesitate to.
Oh yeah, there's a little announcement. vridniX is on Greenlight too, so if you guys want to support it, you can upvote it.
On Greenlight, yeah.
Oh, it's not greenlit yet?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I totally missed that. I have to go right now to vote it. Unless I did vote it already. Well, actually, let me check. 1 second.
Okay.
Let's
The link
scroll up.
is in the Kickstarter.
So wait, when did you launch the Greenlight campaign? When did you go on Greenlight?
At the same time as the Kickstarter, I think.
Ah, okay. Oh, okay. That's was that for marketing reasons, like to get people to notice the Kickstarter too? Because some people do that.
We wanted
okay.
people on the Greenlight to see our Kickstarter, and we wanted people on our Kickstarter to see the Greenlight. So.
So it's it's quid pro quo. Okay, that's really good. I think I really wish you the best of luck with the campaign. I think it's going to. I don't know what goals you have in mind, but at least the €5,000 I think you're going to reach. So I can't wait. December, January. Of course, I'll get an advance copy, right?
Yeah, of course.
Now. Okay. I like that pause. I like that pause. Thank you very much.
No, there is pause because there is a delay, because of
delay. Yes.
There was
Blame the
pause,
internet.
after every question.
Okay. Again, thanks for coming. vridniX, everyone. I learned something. Well, a lot of new things today. So it's both on Greenlight. So go there and vote, because that's a really easy thing to do. Just log into your Steam account, give it a vote. Say like yes, not no, or maybe later. Yes, vote yes. For it to be greenlit, and again, if you're interested, play the demo. I highly encourage you to play the demo and see if you like it. If you do, €10. It's €10 for the early bird. I think it's worth it, and I think I'm going to do that too. Thanks everyone for watching. If you like this interview that I done, or any other content that I put on Cryptic Hybrid the channel, for example, other interviews when we can, gameplay videos, video streams, everything, then please click on the subscribe button. I'm not I don't need exactly money, but I need subscribers because I don't know, that's what YouTube tells me. Like, you get subscribers and you get money. Yeah, thank you. I need subscribers. I don't know what subscribers do actually. I think they're hamsters. They're like little hamsters that make money. I don't know. I just need I would just appreciate it if anyone who likes the content I put on the channel subscribes and, you know, maybe comments from time to time. Thanks everyone for watching. Again, vridniX, check it out on Greenlight and on Kickstarter. Thank you guys for coming, and well, I'll talk to you I guess soon. Will you come for a new interview when the game launches?
Yes, of
Or
course.
afterwards?
That was
So
a very good experience, and you're the most skillful YouTuber we've ever met.
really, I'm the first one, right? Like, I'm the first one.
Yes, but we've seen videos, you know. Some people played vridniX, but you're the best, dude.
Really? Because I sucked at it. Really? I really thought that I did really bad at it. Because it's
No.
because I'm like I have like carpal tunnel syndrome and my hand is like shaking. So I don't know. But I finished, and really, truthfully, I can't wait to finish the whole game. That's 6 months. 6 months. Come on, we can do it. Thanks again for watching, and well, have an awesome day. Until the next time we see each other, go see Tour de France, everyone, please, and tell me the score, because I'm live streaming pretty much every day when Tour de France is going on, when every stage is going on, so I have no idea what's going on. So please watch and tell me about it. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Bye.
Bye.